Hey, what's going on, guys? Danny here with you. In this video, we're going to talk about if we are finally seeing the big breakout that we have been looking for Shiba Inu. And as always, this video is for educational purpose only. I am not a financial advisor. All right, and as you see over the last hour or so, we actually have broken out of our long descending triangle trend line right here, which is very bullish to see. And at this time of breakout right here, you can see down on our volume, we did get a really good volume coming in right there, so that's a good sign as well. And yesterday, actually, we did come up here and bounce off our 0.618 level. Currently, we are correcting down a little bit. Very short term, it looks like we actually could have a very small head and shoulders pattern right here. So this would be our shoulders, our head, and shoulders. And generally, if we do break this trend line right here, we will come back down. And more than likely, we do want to see a retest on of our trend line anyway. So I do believe over the next couple hours, we could potentially come down and hit our trend line again for a retest. But again, just to get if this happens to play out as a small head and shoulders, let's go over here and get a trend, get a target for us. All right, so from up to the top of the head and shoulders down to our neckline right there, we'll put it right there. All right, if we happen to come back down, this would put us right here on our trend line. I don't believe, of course, we could come back down here and hit this target, but more than likely we'll just come back down here and hit our trend line right here and then bounce off, hopefully. All right, let's go over here. I wanted to pull out a new Fibonacci retracement and see where we could be heading very short term. All right, so Fibonacci retracement, we're going to go from our swing low that we had right here up to our swing high just very recently. Pull it out up there to the 0 mark. All right, so very short term, what we could be looking for, of course, if we do come back down and correct right here, this would put us right around our right around the 0.5 level. If we do come right in this area, that lines up really well with our 0.5 Fibonacci. Of course, if we dip below that, that would be at our 0.618. Hopefully that won't happen. Hopefully we will come over here and retest our trend line and then do get a bounce off that. And then short-term bullish targets, we could be looking for the 0.27. That is around the 6119 area. And the 0.618 area would be around the 6538. So I do believe we are getting our breakout right now that we are looking for. Hopefully we get a retest and they do get a bounce up here and then hit our next two targets right up here. And again, if we do get a retest right here, our target area would be anywhere from the 5269 down to our 0.5 Fibonacci, which is around the 5211 area. All right, and let's go over here. So very long term, let's pull this out to the hourly chart. All right, and of course, I do believe this was a very long descending triangle, as you can see right here. That is marked in blue. All right, so we can actually get a target for us. So we'll come up here to the top of our pattern, the triangle, come down here to the base of our descending triangle pattern, trend line. And we'll pull this out here to our breakout area. All right, so our target we could be looking for long term would be around the 94.46 area right here. And as you see, our 0.27 over here on our Fibonacci chart that we took from our swing low to our swing high up here. We'll be looking for the 0.27. That is around the 10.354 area right there. And of course, the next target after that would be the 0.618. That is around the 12.445 area. So that is long term. And also, since this is a bullish breakout of our descending triangle, this could actually be, we can actually measure the flagpole with it. All right, so I'm going to take this from the top of our descending triangle. We'll come all the way down to where we did begin this run right here at the base right there. Then we'll pull this out to our breakout area. So again, right over in this area. All right, and a little bit longer term, this would put us right around in between our 0.618 and our 0.27 area. The initial target would be, again, right around the 10.918 area. So right around there, if and when this whole pattern does play out. So be looking right around there. All right, let's go over here and check out our RSIs and see how we are looking. I'm gonna head over here to our 15-minute chart and check this out first. All right, so currently our RSI, we are starting to climb really well. We do have this, looks like a little bit of a trend line right here. So we have two potential things. We could come back down here, bounce all the way up and continue to break out to a higher level. Or if we do come down here and break through this, then we will be looking for a quick 15-minute retracement. And stochastic is starting to come back down already as well. So we're either looking for a bounce or come back down here and retest our trend line, which we were talking about earlier. And over here on our hourly chart, right, as you see, our RSI is pretty high as well. We're around the 66 area. 70 is our considered overbought territory. So if we do come up here a little bit higher, we probably will start correcting. Of course, we have had a decent run over the last couple hours. We came all the way up through here. So that was a pretty decent run on the hourly. Stochastic right here, we are very high as well. We are in the overbought territory. We're around the 95 level. So I do expect maybe short term, we could have a little bit of a correction. But again, in a very strong bull run, we can stay overextended for quite a while and bounce around here. So that is possible as well. We don't always have to have a quick retracement. All right, over on our 4-hourly, we are currently sitting around the 52 level. Our stochastic is right around the 64 area, so we are getting a little higher on that. We do have a little more ways to go for the next couple hours before we are overbought. And over here on our daily chart, we are sitting right around the 54 area. Stochastic, as you can see, is coming all the way down. We are starting to get a pointing in the right, the upper direction right there. So again, in the next couple of days, as we've said in our previous videos, I do believe this will be the start of a very long bull run. Let's head back over here to a 5-minute chart and see how we are looking. All right, so currently we are still heading in the upper direction right here. We'll have to see how this plays out, see if what kind of patterns we are forming. So it could be forming a pennant pattern, as you can see right here, or this could long-term or short-term could actually turn into a descending triangle as well. And then from there, we could see which direction, whether we're going to break out bullish right here, or if we are going to come back and break through here and then get a retest. More than likely, of course, we could continue higher, but we do actually at some point want to see a retest just to confirm that this is a actual breakout and not a fake out. I do believe this is a breakout because if we see a fake out, more than likely we would come back down and then come back down here and then eventually consolidate and probably head back up eventually. I do believe we'll probably be heading back down here in a little bit just to get a retest, and then hopefully we'll consolidate and going to get a bounce and head up to that direction. But we'll see how that does play out. I will make some update videos later on, depending on how we are looking. And also make sure to follow me over on Twitter. That is at @OnlyCryptoCycle. I will try to post some updates throughout the day and kind of see where we are heading. And as always, I appreciate you guys for taking the time out of your days to watch these videos. And please make sure you do like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right, thanks. Take care.